I know you wanna take it all too far, stumble through the dark, trip into the stars. I know you want the dreams to come to life. I know just what you like, don't be surprised. I can read your mind, yeah, I can read your mind.
Welcome to Wout of the World, and in this brand new video I'll take you to one of the best countries in Southeast Asia. We're in Laos and we start in Luang Prabang.
And before this you saw us in North-Thailand. From Chiang Mai we crossed the border so we could say
Hello Laos!
In Huac Sai we boarded the slow boat for the first adventure in Laos. We saw lots on the way and visited the local people.
I can read your mind. Yeah, I can read your mind. I know what you like, 'cause I like it too.
After a night in Phak Bang, we explored an ancient temple cave
'Cause I can read your mind.
and tasted local whiskey. And now we finally arrived in the old capital.
Welcome to Luang Prabang.
And better yet, it's Christmas time. After a quick check-in, we go out for dinner on Christmas Eve. And Luang Prabang, as it turns out, is the coziest town in Asia for just that.
I can read your mind.
Luang Prabang is located in the north of Laos and it's one of the old capitals. It's also on the UNESCO World Heritage list, and not only because of its 30 temples and monasteries that are all around and beautifully wrapped in gold. It's also because of the French influences from the 19th century in the colonial time. You will see French buildings all around.
She the one I go second place. Yeah, I fall in love with you every day. I feel the love leaning on my way.
In the early morning we stroll around the peninsula of the old town. Between the Mekong and the Mekong River, this is one big open-air museum.
I'm bit dumbfounded, but I can't be phased. Hold up her own, yeah, she know how to pray.
Wat Suvarnapunaram was built in 1796 and was named by King Mantaturat. It's the biggest temple still in all of Luang Prabang.
Climbing the range, she on her own profit. She doing it right, yeah. And wasting no time. She the one I go second place. I fall in love with you every day. Yeah. Feel the love leading on my way. I feel the love leading on my way.
In the first of many incredibly beautiful temples, we start to fall in love with the kindness and spirituality of Laos.
I feel the love leading on my way.
Baby, I waited, we stand by our past. The way that you're moving, my heart beats so fast. Living without you never feel right. Only see you when I turn off the light. Could I be honest? Our love is a promise. So much in common. I hold up my promise. I've been on my own. Fell down and I broke.
Luang Prabang literally means royal Buddha image, and this holy relic is still kept inside the royal palace.
Love is a promise, wasting no time.
She the one I go second place. I fall in love with you every day. Yeah. Feel the love leading out my way. I feel the love leading out my way.
The town has a population of 47,000 and was the royal capital from the 14th century. From 1893 to 1953, it was occupied by the French.
Leading out my way.
Today, Luang Prabang might just be the best travel destination in all of Southeast Asia. With many craft shops, top restaurants, cozy bars and boutique hotels, this is backpacker paradise. But above all, it's the holiest Buddhist center of the region.
Wat Xieng Thong is also called the Temple of the Golden City, and it was built in 1560. It's considered to be one of the most important monasteries in Luang Prabang and maybe of the entire country. You can find the typical Laos art and craft style over here, because later in the 1960s a lot of glass mosaic was added and you can find the Tree of Life, which is the most famous one. We're gonna check it out over there.
We gaze upon the beauty of this place with all the mosaic and many relics, like this 12-meter tall funeral carriage.
So we walk around in Luang Prabang and we did our homework using the internet and we saw all the major sites already, but there were a lot of other people. And sometimes you just pass a monastery like this one, beautiful, plated with gold, and there's not even a single person. So the tourist buses stop at some of them, but not at all of them.
Even though millions of travelers visit Luang Prabang each year, it's quite easy to find quiet spots around the town, like the sacred mountain that we are about to climb.
Our next highlight is Phousi, which means Sacred Hill. It's right in the middle of Luang Prabang, and once you get to the top you have an amazing view over the city and two of the rivers, the Nam Kan on one side and the Mekong on the other side. Up there you will also find Wat Xieng Thong Stupa, the highest point of Luang Prabang, but you have to walk 328 steps to get up there. Quite the climb.
And apart from the monks, it's super quiet here. Most of the tourist buses don't stop here, because let's face it, they are too lazy. This climb is tough, but it's worth it.
Imprint of Buddha foot. Let's have a look. Wow!
The walk up to the highest stupa at 100 meters is like a fairy tale.
Almost there. And the view is amazing.
This must be one of the best views we can get in Laos. With a 360 view over both the rivers and the entire area, this is the real must-visit of Luang Prabang if you ask me. With the drone we can see how dramatic this mountain is situated in the middle of town. So far, Laos really has it all. I make my way back down through fairy tale land, still surprised to see next to no one here. Even the monks seem to be off duty. I walk through local parts of town, and even though it's around 30 degrees Celsius, we celebrate Christmas in style tonight, with a big feast along the Mekong River. Merry Christmas! Ho, ho, ho!
Ho, ho, ho!
Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse tuk-tuk, hey! Woo! So we wanted a nice and quiet place to sit along the river and have some dinner for the night. It's Christmas after all. And then we passed this little guest house. The name is Phousi Guest House number 2, and I remember now that 15 years ago when I first came to Laos, I stayed in this hostel. There was absolutely nothing, maybe 2 restaurants here, some hostels, maybe 2 or 3, so a lot has changed ever since. But it's nice to see it again.
May not be your average Christmas setting in a winter wonderland, but this will do just fine. The sunsets are insane here, and many boats are throwing parties on the river.
Good morning! I'm in the middle of the busy street life that already started here at 7 o'clock. We're gonna get some coffee, get some breakfast, and then a driver is gonna pick us up with a tuk-tuk to go to one of the most beautiful places in Laos. Coffee!
In an hour we drive through the Lao countryside to an actual nature wonder. From the parking lot, we board an electrical vehicle to drive us up to the park entrance, and from there we walk to the Kuang Si Waterfalls.
In 3 hours we arrive at the most beautiful waterfalls in all of Laos. This is Tat Kuang Si, a subtropical swimming paradise with cascades as high as 60 meters going down in steps. We can walk up there later, but right now this is the foot of the waterfall and it's already magnificent. It's now very cold because it's winter, but if it gets sunny, you can take a dive anytime.
Jens cannot believe his eyes, because I was here in 2012 and later with Suze in 2016, I have been telling him about this heavenly water paradise. Even though there are slightly more tourists today than 13 years ago, the waterfalls remain pure and untouched.
So I walked up like in 15 minutes to get to the last one, and isn't she a beauty?
The jungle, the golden rocks and the shiny cascades make this one of the most beautiful waterfalls in the world. But there's even more beauty inside this park.
Right next to the waterfalls we can also find something special. It's the Sun Bear Rescue Center. And the sun bears, they are the smallest bears in the world, and they only live here in Southeast Asia, but they are hunted for their paws because the Laotians believe they are good luck. But of course for the bears it's not that good luck. So when they become orphans, the little ones, they are looked after over here in this center. There's one over there. Let's go.
The rescued sun bears grew up here in their natural environment, but they can never return to the wild. They wouldn't survive because they'd be easy targets to poachers and end up like their parents. Here they have a great home and they seem very, relaxed. Can I please take one home? From 2012, I remember that the food and drinks are local and good here. The typical Lao fruit smoothie still only cost around €1. Smooth. And I keep saying it, this country is just super friendly. Time for one more highlight in Luang Prabang.
Wat Xieng is the oldest temple here in Luang Prabang that is still operating. It was built in 1513 under the reign of King Xieng, and it represents the oldest style of Lao temple architecture that we can still see today. Isn't it a beauty?
I know you wanna take it all too far. Stumble through the dark, trip into the stars. I know you want the dreams to come to life. I know just what you like, don't be surprised. I can read your mind. Yeah, I can read your mind.
Like so many other places in Laos, we have the complex to ourselves again. The difference is quite obvious compared to North-Thailand where we were before. Today is Boxing Day and it turns out that one of the best restaurants in town is just opposite this ancient temple.
I know you've waited for a night like this, one that you won't forget. You're thinking yes, I can read your mind. Yeah.
first have a drink and then go to the restaurant early because later in the night there would be a long queue.
'Cause I can't read your mind. I can't read your mind. I can't read your mind.
I actually don't feel like leaving Luang Prabang yet, but after breakfast and this morning coffee, it's about time that we do. We already took the bus, the tuktuks, the slow boat, and this time we'll be taking the brand new high-speed train all the way to the countryside for a new beautiful place in Laos, Vang Vieng.
Join us next time on the train to Vang Vieng. Subscribe and never miss anything. Ciao!